from the KUNV studios on the campus of UNLV. This is the smoothest countdown in America. This is the Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown with Pamela Black.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your weekly destination for the smoothest sounds in jazz. This countdown is packed with fresh grooves, chart climbers, and even a surprise or two. From coast to coast, it's the definitive guide to smooth jazz airplay. So whether you're kicking back at home, working through the day, or cruising down the road, you've got the perfect soundtrack right here. So let's kick things off with our number 20, who's a rising name on the smooth jazz charts, bringing both skill and soul to the stage. Born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, he studied at Florida State University under the legendary saxophonist Donald Estrada and trained in jazz performance before launching into the spotlight. His versatility has taken him across genres, playing with icons like Prince, Lionel Richie, CeeLo Green, and Anthony Hamilton. He was only 4 years old when he got his very first saxophone, and by the age of 5, he was already performing live. Moving up 9 spots into the 20 spot, here's So Good by saxophonist Adrian Crutchfield.
counting down the 20 smoothest jazz songs of the week. The Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown. Number 19.
You just grooved to our number 19 song, and he's up 2 spots this week, Dare to Fly, by guitarist Blake Aaron. Sliding into the number 18 is an artist that's based on the East Coast, and this pianist and composer is steadily making his mark on the smooth jazz scene. He grew up surrounded by gospel and R&B influences before turning to jazz piano, sharing the stage with artists like Pieces of a Dream, Alex Bunyan, and Norman Carners, earning respect as both a solo performer and a sideman. Here's A Line by by keyboardist Jerry Smoot.
Weekend Smooth, number 17.
Finishing off that track and up one is our number 17, Streets of Gold by Quintin Gerard W. And you are still in the Groove Zone with me, and this is your audio playground for the best in contemporary jazz. Now coming up, our number 16. He's one of today's essential voices in contemporary jazz and known for a tone that connects on a deeply personal level, paired with performances that are as explosive as they are unforgettable. He shared the stages with greats like Peter White, Greg Manning, Ollie Silk, Jeff Koshawa, and so many more. And right now, he's holding strong at number 16. Here's Missing Your Love by saxophonist Jeff Ryan. You've just enjoyed our number 16 song, Missing Your Love by saxophonist Jeff Ryan. And now, let me spotlight a chart-topping saxophonist sitting just outside the countdown at number 22.
The Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown, not on the list.
Canadian-born saxophonist, producer, and songwriter has become a major force in contemporary jazz. A graduate of the University of Northern Colorado's acclaimed jazz program, he's as comfortable behind the mixing board as he is on stage, crafting number one hits not only for himself, but for artists like Dave Koz, the late Wayman Tisdale, and Jeff Lorber. And when he's not shaping melodies, he's shaping furniture in his workshop as a woodworker. A big jump from number 26 to 22, here's Light of the World by saxophonist Darren Rahn.
Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown. The top 15 are next. No need to spin the wheel. We've got the sure thing. The Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown with Pamela Black resumes now.
Welcome back. We're diving into the top 15 where the energy is always full of surprises. And sliding into the countdown at number 15 is a Grammy-winning producer, songwriter, and keyboardist based in Phoenix, Arizona. Known as a behind-the-scenes hitmaker for a laundry list of artists, including Tim Bowman, Michael Lington, and the late Nick Coleone, along with the legendary George Benson. Leaving the number 6 spot and still a great showing. Here's Together Again by keyboardist Michael Broning.
Counting down the 20 smoothest jazz songs of the week. The Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown. Number 14.
We just checked out our number 14 song, Too Good to Let Go, by saxophonist Eric Darius. Now taking the number 13 spot is a Florida-born keyboardist, composer, and producer who's quickly become a standout voice in smooth jazz. With a background in gospel and R&B, he studied music at Florida A&M University before carving out a career that blends soulful melodies with uplifting grooves. When he's not at the keys, he's a dedicated fitness enthusiast, often catching a workout before hitting the stage to keep his energy as high as his music. Moving up a spot and taking its place at lucky number 13, here's Feel the Heat by Nathan Mitchell.
Weekend Smooth, number 12.
closing out that selection was our number 12 song, Well Alright. He's up 3 spots this week, saxophonist Kirk Whalum. Just before we get into our top 10, let's see who leaped into the number 11 spot. She was born in Birmingham, Alabama, and has carved out a reputation as one of smooth jazz's most dynamic voices. A classically trained musician and a graduate of the University of Alabama at Birmingham, she has become a chart-topping recording artist with multiple Billboard hits, including several number 1 singles. She's up 2 more spots this week. Here's Alma de las Bon by flautist Kim Scott. As we approach the top 10, we've saved something really special. Our featured headliner, adding that little touch of jazz magic to your vibe.
Headlining artist.
This Canadian electro-jazz duo made up of Rob DeBoer, keyboards and bass, and Tony Grace, percussion and programming. Since the mid-90s, they've carved out a niche with their mix of smooth jazz, funk, and electronic textures, giving their sound a hip urban edge that stands apart on the charts. The group launched in 1997, which introduced their signature club meets jazz style, known for their live energy, blending improvisation with groove-driven tracks. They've headlined major jazz festivals across North America, including the Seabreeze Jazz Festival, Catalina Island Jazz Tracks Festival, and the Berks Jazz Festival. On stage, they often feature guest players such as saxophonist John Stewart and Marcus Anderson, adding a dynamic live horn element to their electronic core. They're proud of maintaining their independent spirit, running their own Boomtang Records label, and producing all their projects in-house. And a fun fact, which I'm always wondering about, is their name, which comes from a streetcar route in Toronto. Here's Cinco Cinco Seis by the one and only 480 East.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis.
weekend smooth jazz countdown. The top 10 are next. From the land of neon nights and jazz lights, we're back to the weekend smooth jazz countdown with Pamela Black.
Welcome back to Hour 2 of the coolest show in America. We've set the tone on the first half, and now it's time to dive into the top 10 with a celebrated keyboardist, composer, and producer whose career spans over 25 albums of smooth jazz, funk, and R&B. Known for his high-energy shows and signature blend of grooves and melodies, he's a consistent chart topper and a fan favorite around the world. He's also the founder of the annual Napa Valley Jazz Getaway, a festival that brings together jazz lovers and top artists for the week of music, wine, and California sunshine. He's up 2 more spots this week. Here's On the Road by keyboardist Brian Culbertson, featuring Marcus Miller on bass and Sheila E. on percussion.
We're counting down the 20 smoothest jazz songs of the week. The Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown. Number 9.
That smooth spin was our number 9 song, and up 2 more spots this week, Lazy Afternoon by saxophonist Walter Beasley. Let's keep our flow going with our number 8, who's a chart-topping keyboardist, producer, and arranger, celebrated as the godfather of gospel jazz. Beyond the music, he's a pastor, pilot, author, motivational speaker, suit designer, and even a reality TV dad. Behind the keys, he unites the spirit of gospel with the soul of smooth jazz, blending faith, funk, and feel-good vibes into music that always lifts you higher. Here's Outstanding by keyboardist Ben Tankard.
and smooth. Number 7.
You just vibed with our number 7 song and up 2 more spots this week, Salvador, by saxophonist Najee, featuring keyboardist Brian Simpson. Next up, all the way from Birmingham, Alabama, he's a powerhouse percussionist, composer, and producer whose rhythms hit with precision and soul. Blending gospel roots, jazz finesse, and a spark of funk, he brings an energy that lifts every track. And this week, he's lighting up the charts at number 6. Here's High Five by percussionist James P.J. Spraggins, featuring Ollie Silk on keyboards. Sounding Great was your number 6 song, High Five, by percussionist James P.J. Spraggins, featuring Ollie Silk on keyboards. Now taking center stage is our highlight of the week. Founded in 1969, this group blended jazz, funk, soul, and R&B, and even pop into a sound that refined what a band could be. With iconic hits at every turn, they became global ambassadors of joy and unity, creating music that still fills the dance floors and hearts today. Over their career, they've earned more than 90 million records sold worldwide, 6 Grammy Awards, and an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Beyond the accolades, their music continues to be a soundtrack to celebrations, inspiration, and timeless happiness across generations. With only 3 of the original members remaining, our very own Ralph Johnson, drummer, percussionist, and vocals, is the host of our Jazz at Lincoln Center, airing here in our beautiful city of Las Vegas. Maurice White named the band after his astrological chart. He was a Sagittarius, ruled by the elements Earth, air, and fire. He swapped out air for wind and gave it more power. Few bands in music history have shined as brightly as the one and only Earth, Wind, and Fire, with their 1978 release, Got to Get You Into My Life.
Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. Got to get you into my life, into my life. I was a get you in, got to get you into my life. Got to get you into my life.
The Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown. The top 5 are next. Where the sax is so smooth and the stakes are high. Back to the Weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown with Pamela Black.
We've made it to the smoothest tracks of the week, our top 5. And this is the best part. The anticipation, the excitement, and the thrill of seeing your favorite tracks shine right at the top. Here's Grammy-winning guitarist, producer, arranger, who's inspired by George Benson and spent 3 decades blending smooth jazz, soul, and R&B into more than a dozen acclaimed albums and countless chart toppers. Once a professor at Hollywood's Musicians Institute, he continues to uplift and inspire audiences around the world. Coming out of the number 1 spot last week and still flying high, here's your number 5 song, Casual Cool, by guitarist Norman Brown.
and smooth. Number 4.
We just heard our number 4 song and up 3 more spots this week, Donata by Roberto Restuccia. Next up and gliding into the number 3 spot, she's known across the world as the Saxtress, a Philadelphia native who grew up inspired by Grover Washington Jr. and the city's deep R&B and jazz roots. She burst onto the smooth jazz scene in the mid-90s with her debut album and held it strong on the Billboard Contemporary Jazz charts for months, earning her the title of Best Female Contemporary Jazz Artist. She's holding down the number 3 spot back to back. Here's Strollin by saxophonist Pamela Williams. We just vibe with our number 3 song, Strollin by saxophonist Pamela Williams. Now moving into the number 2 spot with several albums on the table since the early 90s, this trio's style is eclectic, mixing smooth jazz, world, ethnic influences, electronic textures, and some ambient and dance vibes. They often straddle the line between smooth jazz and more instrumental fusion. With only 6 weeks on the chart, this group has made it to the number 2 spot. Here's Show Me the Way by Third Force, featuring Nils on guitar. You just heard our number 2 track, Show Me the Way, by Third Force, featuring Nils on guitars. And now, the moment we've been waiting for, the number 1 song of the week.
All bets are in. It's time for this week's number 1 song.
And at the top of the chart sits one of the most respected saxophonists in contemporary jazz, recording artist, producer, and multi-instrumentalist whose career has spanned more than 3 decades. With over 20 albums to his credit, 9 Grammy Awards, and countless #1 hits on the Billboard Jazz charts, he's built a legacy of groove, soul, and sophistication. Born in Los Angeles, he's performed at the White House twice, once for President Bill Clinton and again for President George H.W. Bush, bringing smooth jazz right into the spotlight of history. From his smooth solos to his powerhouse live shows, this sax man continues to be a defining voice in smooth jazz. And this week, he's sitting tall at #1 on our countdown. Here's Living My Best Life by Gerald Albright. You've just enjoyed your number one song and only 7 weeks on the chart, Living My Best Life by saxophonist Gerald Albright, the smoothest song of the week. The weekend Smooth Jazz Countdown was recorded at the KUNV studios, produced by Jason Beatty, engineered by Wes Knight, and chart data provided by MediaBase. Your music, your countdown, hosted by yours truly, Pamela Black. Want to stay connected? Find me on Facebook under Pamela Black and Instagram at Pamela's Place. Big love to our artists and to you, our Smooth Jazz family, for keeping jazz alive and moving coast to coast. And before we go, here's an artist that made it to number 24, and he's destined to be on the charts next. It's our safe bet. She's an American pianist, vocalist, and songwriter whose music gracefully spans smooth jazz, standards of the American Songbook, solo pop piano, and meditative spa compositions. She's hit the number one on the Billboard Smooth Jazz charts multiple times, recording performances with Adam Hawley, Nils, Jeff Ryan, and Johnny Britt. Here's Lipstick and Moonlight by keyboardist Lisa Addeo. From the host who loves you the most, mounds and mounds of caramel kisses. Until next week, take care.
This is the Smooth Jazz Radio Top 20 Countdown. Bonus track.
There's a fight to make ends meet, keeps a man upon his feet, holding down his job, trying to show he can be bought. Ooh, takes every kind of people to make what life's about, yeah. Every kind of people to make the world go round. Someone's looking for relief in his duty to a king or to a creed, protecting what he feels is right, fights against wrongs with his life. In deceit, honest men know that revenge does not taste sweet. Whether yellow, black, or white, each and every man's the same size.